If there was a favourite time to ride my motorcycle, it would be now. It's dark, I guess, but it's a pretty cool summer evening, and this just allows me to collect my thoughts, process what's been going on. It really helps with my thinking. You know, subconsciously we can all gather information in our heads and think that we're processing it, but actually it's sat there stagnant, just like a big ball of fluff, just collecting more bits of fluff around it. And that's why I'm so into my motorcycles, because it just helps clear my mind. It's like, I think it really boils down to the fact that I'm riding the bike, putting so much effort into everything that's going on around me. It's enjoyable, and it just helps just process stuff in my subconscious, clears it out. Colonic irrigation for the mind is riding a motorcycle. Just gets rid of all of that stuff that's built up over time, and well, it all just starts to melt away. Not that right now I've got a whole lot of things to think about. I'm in kind of a lull, but I'm never as shocked as to see my son dealing with a complete prat. And my son is just so relaxed about it, so patient about it. He was on the phone today trying to get somebody to type in the website address, and this person was blatantly not able to do it. Now, if you can't type a website address under instruction, you shouldn't be allowed in front of a computer as far as I'm concerned. Well, that's what was happening. My son was spelling it out phonetically, you couldn't make a mistake. And the customer was putting spaces in and full stops. So I was like, what are you doing? You're not listening. I would have not been happy. But my son was really patient with them. And that is impressive. I don't know who taught him that, but it's pretty cool. Because I don't think it was me. I didn't teach him patience. So this is just a bit of a lull in work for me, and then it'll all pick up in about a week's time, so I need to make the most of it. So I've done lots of paperwork today. I sat there like a very good boy doing lots of paperwork, to the point where my son was like, have you finished doing that yet? I was like, oh god no, tip of the iceberg, buddy. But I did it, I finished it all, and it was mind-numbingly tedious, and I got it right too, so that really helps. Done all the paperwork, it's bang up to date. Get out on the bike. I remember my mum used to live in Dawlish before she died, and when I was younger, much younger, there might have been the odd occasion where I didn't have any tax on my motorcycle, and that made for quite a... You'd be riding your motorcycle with your heart in your throat thinking, is that car behind me the police? Oh dear. And I'd only have just enough money to put X amount in the tank, which should get me to my mum's and back. I like to gently reminisce on the past, but I don't want to go back there. And I don't think reliving it all would make life better. It's not going to suddenly increase or make anything good. I'm no good with my memory either, so you'd be like, go back in time, Alex, go on. Put some bets on or something, you know, bet on the Grand National. I don't even know on this year. I haven't got a clue. It's not in my field of view, you know, it's not something I care about enough to remember. So, I don't. So yeah, time machines and me, no good. I've got this fixation at the moment with Harley Davidsons and shit. Shit and shit and shit. Okay. Weird. I've got this fixation at the moment with Harley Davidsons, notably the V-Rod. I just feel like I need to own it, but you don't just magic that sort of money out of thin air. Buddy, you've got no lights on your bike. Oh dear. Do any of you get the blues? You know when you buy something and then get the blues afterwards and you just think, not that money, or the fact I have to pay it off over the next 50 years. No, I could have done so much more. I used to get the blues. The dog's taking a shit, mate, and you're still pulling the collar. Stop it. Just keep an eye on your dog, fucker. How would you like it if you were about to take a shit and a shit was coming out of your arse and somebody yanked you off the loo? How would you like that, you fucking ignorant human? I totally forgot what I was saying then. I absolutely totally forgot what I was saying. All I could see was that dog taking a crap and the owner just walking on, and any second now the dog was about to go ugh. So changing the subject slightly, I really like motorbikes. Jeez, I've been fixated on a Harley Davidson V-Rod. It's like, it's not like the holy grail for me or anything, but I've never owned a Harley Davidson in my life. And I'm not really a big fan of air-cooled bikes, so when I met the V-Rod for the first time, I was like, okay, I'm liking this. And then when I rode it, I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. I think I'll go through the town. So yeah, Harley Davidson V-Rod, and then I had to go on a modern air-cooled Harley, and the gearbox was horrible, and the vibrations were horrible, and yeah. So this is Dawlish, and it's actually not a bad place. Full of idiots. There's some good people that live here, but the whole Dawlish mentality doesn't work for me anymore. I much prefer where I live now. There's a lot of hidden wealth in Dawlish, and I was always from a very poor family, so that was me. And lots and lots of wealth in Dawlish, and you just see them come and go. You see them burn up their money, and marriages break up, and everything just goes to shit. St. Gregory's Church. Not a bad place to be buried, I suppose, if you can get buried there. Which you can't. The graveyard's full. So, sorry Arthur'd, but it's not available. Nice place to have your service then. Yeah, a lot of wealth here and a lot of poor people here and slow broadband, so to hell with Dawlish. Oh, can I have some? Yeah. Oof, there's fumes. Drink, drink, drink. Oh, just gushed everywhere. Take it, go on. Stop gushing. You're messy. Are we done? Why is it foamy like that? There you go. I'm not giving you any more. You're messy. Messy, messy. We gushed everywhere. Suppose I'd better pay.